siguro we will start our discussion na tonight. Maraming salamat uli sa mga umattend, and I hope yung ating i-discuss tonight is about on prevention pa din ito. And then kailangan nating malalaman itong mga bagay na to dahil hindi po lahat ng tao ay alam nila na meron palang ganitong rationale, okay? Ang ating mga kinakain, meron pala yung malaking nagagawa with regards to our blood, and then nag-develop ng different diseases. So, thank you, Ma'am Jen. Alright, dinagdagan ko talaga siya, no? So, blood types. So, ang alam nating blood types ay A, B, O, ano pa? And AB. So, these are the blood types. So, pag-uusapan natin ngayon, wag muna yung blood. Kasi yung blood, separate topic po yun. So, sa blood type muna tayo, diet according to blood type. And remember, hindi po ganun kadali pagdating sa diet. Okay. Meron po tayong tinatawag. So, pag-usapan muna natin yung ating blood. Kasi ganito ka-importante since the blood is the river of life. Alam natin yan. So, without blood, so hindi po tayo pwedeng mabuhay, no? So, ano po ba ang blood? Blood is a fluid connective tissue and the most crucial component of the circulatory system. Okay, in a healthy person, parang meron na namang nagsusulat sa ating nakikita niyo pa ba yung mga sinusulat-sulat? Okay? So, remember, a healthy person, approximately 5 liters. 12 pints of blood circulates throughout our body. But actually, ang 5 is only the healthy person. Yung yung tama lang yung yung BMI, yung weight, hindi ganong malaki, hindi ganong but actually 5.6 liters po talaga. Alright? So ito yung dugo na dumadaloy sa ating circulatory system. Ang kanyang amount is 5 liters doon sa normal body, and doon sa mga malalaki is about 5.6 liters, no? So, pag-uusapan natin to dahil malaki pong factors ang diet na nakaka-affect pala sa body natin ito, no? Pag mali-mali po yung ating pag wala tayong knowledge, ano ba yung mga pinapasok natin? Ito po ba ay tama sa ating katawan? Like for example, kanina, sinabi ni Sir Joey, okay, ito yung the ABO blood group. Nag-discuss ako about sa blood. Remember, ang sasakyan, designed according to our human body. Tingnan nyo, ang sasakyan, kapag diesel, diesel lang ang pwede. Tama? Kapag ang sasakyan ay diesel, kailangan diesel lang ang ilalagay. Kapag unleaded, kailangan unleaded lang din. So, hindi pwedeng paghalu-haluin. The same thing sa ating blood. So, kung mali yung ipapasok natin ng mga food, so magkakaroon ng alterations yung other systems in our body. So nagkakaroon ng problema. Longer time na pag hindi natin alam yung mga pinapasok natin, doon nagde-develop ng different health issues. So akala natin yung lifestyle, yung 8 dimensions, okay? But also, meron pong malaking factor yung ating diet according to our blood type. Yung the ABO blood group, okay, ito yung tinatawag. One factor in determining blood types is by presence or absence of codominant, genetically determined, or inheritable protein molecules present in the red blood cell membranes. These proteins are called agglutinogen A and agglutinogen B. So ito yung indications in knowing your blood type. Yung tinatawag agglutinogen A, time nung gumagawa ako ng blood typing, pag sinabing agglutinogen, kung saan agglutinogen, yung parang ano bang Tagalog dyan? Nagkumpul-kumpul or nagkaklat, no, na para silang nagkaklat. Pag meron kayo ilalagay, it's either yung A or yung B. Dito natin na-distinguish yung blood typing ng blood due to agglutinogen A and agglutinogen B. These are all antigen na tinatawag, no? Antigen A or antigen B. Now, is the presence of one or both or neither that determines person's blood type, both phenotype and genotype, according to the ABO group. Okay? Kailangan kong, actually po, sorry po kung sometimes kasi sinisipon po talaga ako since the other day. So what is the history? May history din pala yung ating blood. Ganun pala importante alamin natin yung ating blood. Why? Remember, without blood, hindi po tayo mag-i-exist sa mundong ito. So we need to know the history of our blood. The group O or the blood type O for original. So ngayon malalaman niyo na kung ano yung anong type ng blood nyo. So kapag O for original, 50,000 BC. Diyos ko, ang tagal na po, no? 50,000 BC, ang ibig sabihin, Neanderthal, hunter and gatherer, meat eater, African continent. So lahat pala ng type O, nag-originate siya sa African continent. Okay? So 50,000 BC. 50,000 BC, nag-i-exist na po yung ating group O blood type.
Yan.
Okay? So, group A or the blood type A for adopted, 25,000 BC. No? Nagsisimula ang group A sa mga Middle East, Western Asia, Europe, migrants, more sedentary, cultivator, farmer, vegetarian. Okay? Ang group B naman for balance, 15,000 BC. Then, mixing of cultures with Eastern Asia and Eastern Europe created balanced group. So, mix na ang group B. Ang group AB naman, for modern, 500 BC. So, rare mingling of A and B, Asia and Middle East. Yan po ang mga pinanggagalingan na mga history ng ating dugo. Now, blood type distributions. Okay, global distribution. So, ito po yung mga A, O, A, B, and AB. So, kung makikita natin, ang O, ang may pinakamalaki is American natives, 98%. Okay? So, ang A naman, saan ang pinakamalaki? America, US. Ang B, meron silang, ang America, 28%. Okay, East Asia. Ang AB naman ay 10% East Asia. Ito tayo. East Asia. Sa Pilipinas, part tayo ng East Asia. So, 10% ang AB. Because, bago na po ang AB. Remember, ang Philippines, marami pong sumakop sa Pilipinas. That's why ang AB po, karamihan ay Pilipinas. And I belong to the blood group AB. Alright? So, thank you so much sa itong blood type distributions na to. At least alam natin, saan ba nanggagaling? Saan nag-originate yung blood ko? Importante po yun. Para at least alam natin, sila pala. So sila pala, kanila pala nanggagaling. So yung mga ninuno natin, and we know from the Bible, no? Talagang nag-originate tayo sa descendant po tayo ni Abraham, no? And then si Abraham, marami pong nagiging asawa, okay? So marami siyang naging asawa. And then, halos ang East Asia ay nanggagaling po yun sa isang concubine ni Abraham. So doon po tayo nanggagaling, no? So ito yung ating history ng ating mga blood. Basta hindi po tayo nakarating sa mundong ito na basta lang salin-salin lahi po yung ating dugo. Dahil sa ating mga ninuno. That's why kung ano yung mga sakit nila noon, na-inherit po natin, no? So, kailangan natin, importante po talagang malaman natin ito. What are the blood groups? Okay, ito yon, Group O, Group A, Group B, Group AB. Okay, now, ano ba ang Group O? Siya yung may antigens. Pag sinabing antigens, chemical markers that acts as security device for our immune system. Any substance that causes the body to make an immune response against the substance, antigens, include toxins, chemicals, bacteria, viruses, or other substances come from the outside of the body. Group A, each group has different blood type antigen. May mga antigen yung each blood type. Ang O, no antigen. Okay, no antigen ang O. Ang A, merong A antigen. B, merong B antigen. Ang AB, merong A and B antigens. Pag sinabing antigens, chemical markers that act as security device for our immune system. No? Ang group AB naman, what is the rhesus factor? Yung tinatawag na RF. Okay? RF factor. Its blood group has additional factor called the rhesus RH factor. No? If the RH antigen is present, the blood is O positive, A positive, B positive, and AB positive. Ito yun. If RH antigen is absent, the blood is O negative, A negative, B negative, AB negative. Pag ang RH factor is absent, lahat yun negative. Pero kapag ang RH factor ay present, ang lahat ng blood group ay O positive. Okay? So, mamaya, lalo nyo maintindihan ito. Now, thus there are 4 major blood types based on the ABO group. Ito yung dugo natin. Kung napapansin nyo sa hospital, kapag merong sasalinan ng dugo, masyadong hindi ho ganun kadali ang pagsali ng dugo. No? Kailangan alamin kung anong antigen present, anong klaseng blood type, because pag mali po ang maisalin sa isang pasyente, maaari pong mamatay ang isang pasyente. Okay? So magkaroon po ng mga reactions, no? Gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, kapag ang sasakyan sinalinan mo ng ibang gasolina, hindi po pwede, masisira po ang isang sasakyan. So kapag dugo, ganito siya ka-sensitive, no? Ang group A, pag sinabing group A, group B, group AB, and group O, may antibodies. Okay. Si group A, may antibodies na B. Alam niyo ba ang antibodies? Pag sinabing antibodies, it is a chemical substance, no? It is an antenna. Antenna. Okay. Ito yung immune system. Okay, sa immune system, there are 5 components of immune system, the WBC, right? Yung WBC, yung dugo na natin, ito yung dugo natin. Meron yan silang parang mga antena. At sa dulo niyan ay ang tinatawag na antibodies. Ito yun, sa dulo, akala natin wala yung meron silang parang antena. Nadi-detect nila kapag merong viruses, pag merong sila yung una, kumbaga sila yung pinaka-satellite. Sila yung pinaka-satellite sa blood natin. Sila yung nagbibigay ng, oops, merong pumasok. Oh, mag-ready na kayo. Okay. Lalo na the white blood cells. Mag-ready na kayo. May pumasok, inatake tayo ng mga masasamang, kunyari, nilusob sila. So, the antibodies, magbibigay ng signal doon sa responsible na mag-attack, which is the WBC. So, si A, merong antibodies B, antigen in the red blood cell, A antigen. Okay. Si group B naman, magkabaliktad sila, tandaan nyo yan. Si B, meron siyang antibodies na A, and then yung B antigen. Okay? So, si AB naman, wala po siyang antibodies. At saka si antigen, meron siyang A and B antigens. Okay. Sa group O naman, merong antibody A at merong antibody B. Kaya, ang antigens in the red blood cells, wala. Wala siyang antigens. So, ibig sabihin, dito sa antigen, ito yung mga satellite, sila yung nagbabantay. The reason why si AB walang antibodies because siya yung universal recipient. Okay? Siya yung universal recipient. Kaya wala siyang antibody kasi kapag may antibody siya, pwedeng hindi niya tanggapin si A, pwedeng hindi niya tanggapin si B, pwedeng hindi niya tanggapin ang O. Dahil may antibody siya. Sasabihin ng antibodies, atakihin nyo, may pumasok dito na A, May pumasok na B, may pumasok na O. Okay? So, hindi siya pwedeng, wala siyang antibodies. That's why tinatawag siyang universal recipient. Walang aatake. Okay? Si O, merong antibody A, merong antibody B. This is the reason why si O ang universal donor. Okay? Si O ang hindi pwedeng salinan ng A, hindi siya pwedeng salinan ng B. Okay? Kasi may antibody A, may antibody B. Si O ang pinakamahirap na klase ng dugo, hindi po ang AB. Ngayon, akala natin yung O ang ang AB ang pinakamahirap, di ba? Actually, si O ang pinakamahirap. Why? Hindi mo siya pwedeng salina ng A, hindi siya pwedeng salina ng B. Because there is antibodies. May anti-A, may anti-B. Kaya pag O ka lang talaga. Okay? Antigens in the red blood cell, wala siyang antigen. Kaya mabilis siyang mapasukan ng iba't ibang uri ng sakit. Okay? So, naintindihan niyo po ba? Ito yon si Group AB is universal recipient. Si Group O naman is universal donor. Kaya siya tinawag na universal donor because non-antigen. Okay, wala siyang antigen. Pag ipasok siya sa iba't ibang uri ng dugo, hindi siya pwede kapag hindi pa sa Rh factor. Okay? So these are the 4 major blood types. I hope may naintindihan kayo dito. And plasma carries agglutinins antibodies to the agglutinin not carried on the cell membrane. Now, ito yung tinatawag na antibodies. Ang dugo kasi, ito yung sinabi ko kanina na merong mga antena. Okay. Immunoglobulin A, ito yung mga antibodies. Wait lang, kasi nainitan na ako. Ito yung tinatawag na antibodies. Ang dugo natin, merong antibodies. Sila yung mga satellite. Okay. Meron tinatawag na IgA, IgG, IgM, IgE, IgD. So, ito lahat ay antibodies. Siguro narinig nyo to sa hospital. Ay, IgA. Ibig sabihin, antibody sila. Kahit ang antibody sa dugo, meron pa rin silang different functions, no? Si IgA found in the linings of the respiratory tract and digestive system. IgA, immunoglobulin. Meron po yang mga ini-inject kapag ang isang pasyente ay may problema sa respiratory tract and digestive system, as well as saliva, spit, sa tears, and breast milk. Si antibodies, immunoglobulin A, ang present sa respiratory, present sa digestive, present sa ating mga laway, sa ating luha, at sa breast milk. Sila yung mga antibodies, no? Kaya hindi basta-bastang inaatake yung ating mata, ating digestive, yung ating saliva, ating luha, breast milk, because of immunoglobulin A, IgA. Sila yung bantay. Kaya hindi basta-basta mapapasukan. Now, si IgG, so si IgG, siya yung antibodies. This is the most common antibody, si IgG. It's in the blood and other fluids, protects against bacterial and viral infections. IgG can take time to form after an infection or immunization. Nasa blood natin yan and other fluids in the body, no? Sila yung pinaka-antena para mag-protect, para hindi tayo agad-agad pasukin ng mga bacteria and viruses. Si IgM naman, found mainly in the blood and lymph nodes, yung mga lymph fluid natin. This is the first antibody that makes when it fights new infection. Pag may infection, sila agad ang pinaka-first defense, yung antibodies ng IgM, yung IgM. Yung IgA naman normally found in small amounts in the blood. There may be higher amounts when the body overacts to allergens or is fighting an infection from a parasite. Pag may mga parasite, si IgE ang aatake niyan, antibodies. Immunoglobulin D, this is the least understood antibody with only small amounts in the blood. Okay. Now, etong antibodies na to, nakukuha natin to sa ating magulang, especially kay mother, no? Meron tayong tinatawag na passive antibodies. Yung antibodies na yan, nakukuha natin yan, napaka-strong antibodies, especially during the first breast milk of our mother, the colostrum. First milk, no? It is found doon sa ating breast milk ng nanay natin, no? The strong antibodies, napapasa yan ng mother papunta sa atin. And that is what we call the colostrum, no? So, importante po yung antibodies na yan. It protects our immune system, especially the blood, the white blood cells. So, kala natin antibodies, ganun lang antibodies. Meron silang kanya-kanyang trabaho. So, kung isipin natin, si white blood cells, meron siyang 5, na meron silang 5 na groups na umaatake kanya-kanyang trabaho. Meron pang antibodies, no? Antibodies, sila yung pinaka-satellite, sila yung nakaka-detect, unang makadetect, and then different pa din sila, iba't iba pa rin ang trabaho. So kung tutuusin, kung malinis talaga ang dugo natin, hindi tayo agad-agad atakihin ng different diseases. Built-in yan ni Lord as our normal defense, the strong defense sa ating katawan para hindi tayo basta-basta magkakasakit. The only reason why nagkakaroon tayo ng different kinds of diseases kasi huli natin ni-rescue yung ating dugo. Inuna natin yung ibang parts but the blood, hinuli natin. That's why pagdating ng time, ang hirap po i-rescue. Dahil mismo sila may sakit na din yung ating defense. Dapat unahin natin, di ba? America, China, Philippines, di ba ang pinapalakas natin? Mga sundalo, mga defense. Why? Pag inatake tayo ng iba't ibang uri ng kalaban, pag mahina ang defense ng country natin, mahirap. Parang ano yan antibodies. Ang Pilipinas nangihingi ng tulong sa ibang bansa. And that is what we call the passive antibodies. Huwag na tayong maghintay ng passive antibodies. Mismo yung dugo natin, ingatan natin. Why? Para hindi manghina ang antibodies, hindi manghina ang ating white blood cells. So, I hope may natutunan kayo pagdating sa dugo. Now, ito yung kanina may antibodies at merong antigen. Okay, blood type slide. Ito yung blood type compatibility. Okay? Hindi lahat ng uri ng dugo ay pwedeng isalin sa atin. You have to make sure na alam mo yung type ng dugo mo or else, no? Baka kung ano-ano lang, lalo na ngayon, meron pala tayong maraming babantayan para hindi tayo agad atakihin ng different kinds of diseases. Nasa dugo ang susi. Ang AB, ito yung tinawag ko kanina, ay sinabi ko kanina. The reason why AB is called the universal recipient, why? Pwede siyang mag-donate, pwede siyang salinan lahat ng type. Kaya siya tinatawag na universal recipient because the AB has no antibodies. Wala siyang antibodies. Pwede siyang salinan ng O negative, pwedeng O positive, B negative, B positive, A negative, A positive, AB negative, AB positive. Meron ba si AB walang tinatanggap? Lahat tinatanggap. That's why AB is the universal recipient. Pero ang alam natin, AB ang pinakamahirap. No. Okay? Siya yung pinaka-universal recipient. Pwede siyang salinan ng negative, positive, or any blood groups, the ABO groups. Now, ang AB positive, but the AB negative, bakit ang AB negative? Because the RH factor is not present, is absent. No? Ang RH factor is absent. Pag negative, RH factor is absent. Okay, tandaan niyo yan. That's why wala siyang positive, hindi siya pwedeng salinan. Ang A negative, hindi siya pwedeng salinan ng lahat ng uri ng O positive, B positive, A positive, AB positive. Because the RH factor is absent. Okay? That's why si AB positive lang, ang lahat ng dugo, ma-negative man yan, ma-positive man yan. But si AB, lahat lang ng negative ang pwedeng masalin sa kanya. Any kinds of blood, okay, blood type, but only negative. Hindi siya pwedeng salinan ng positive. AB negative, O negative, B negative, A negative, AB negative. So, lahat lang ng negative, but lahat ng blood groups, pwede siya, ano lang, except positive. Okay? Ang A positive naman, ang A positive, pwedeng O negative, pwedeng O positive. Okay, dito, pag A, pwede lang siya sa O, okay, pwede din siya sa A negative, A positive. Okay? Kasi si A positive, meron siyang antibodies na B. Okay? Tingnan mo dito. O, yan o. Si A, meron siyang antibodies B. Kaya hindi siya pwedeng salinan ng B. Kasi aatakihin niya. Okay. Ang A positive, lahat lang ng O, negative positive, at saka A negative, A positive. Yun lang ang pwede. B, hindi pwede. Lahat ng may B, hindi pwede. Kasi nga, may antibodies na B. Okay, aatakihin niya. Si A negative naman, lahat lang ng negative na O at saka A. Okay? Si B positive, ito si B positive, pwede siya ng O, negative and positive, B negative and positive. Opposite sila ni A positive. Si B negative naman, lahat lang ng negative. Kasi si B negative, meron po siyang antibodies na A. Okay. At saka O, meron siyang antibodies. Okay, kaya inaatake. Ang kaya lang ni B negative ay O negative at saka B negative. Si O lang, tingnan nyo si O. Kaya siya tinatawag na mahirap na dugo. Iyan na yung rason kung bakit ang ating mga like Red Cross, mga blood bank, ang kinukuha ay dugo na letter O, group O. Kadalasan O talaga kasi marami po ang O at ang O ay hindi pwedeng salinan ng iba't ibang uri ng blood type group. Okay? Only O lang kanya. O negative, O positive. Why? Meron siyang antibodies na A, meron siyang antibodies na B. Pag sinalinan mo yan ng A and B, aatakihin niya or baka siya mahirapan. Ang O negative, only O negative ang pwede mong isalin. Ang pinakamahirap is O negative. Only O negative ang pwede mong isalin. Hindi pwedeng O positive. Ay, O naman siya. Eh, negative siya. O negative. Siya lang ang tanging nag-iisa. Pag O negative lang talaga. No? So, ayok pinaintindihan kayo dito. So, ito yung blood type group. Ayok may naliwanagan na po dito. Kasi palagi kong naririnig, ay, ang hirap ng AB na dugo, ang hirap ng AB. No. AB is positive is the universal recipient. AB negative, lahat pwede pero negative lang. Okay? So, ang A, hindi pwedeng salinan ng B because meron siyang antibodies. Si B naman, hindi pwedeng salinan ng A because meron siyang antibodies A. Antay nga eh. So, ang O, hindi siya pwedeng salinan ng kahit ano because meron siyang antibodies na A and B. So, hindi talaga siya pwede. Okay, ito yung kanina. Ayan o. Antibodies ang O, A and B. Okay? So, kaya hindi siya pwedeng salinan ng kahit anong unless O lang talaga. So, ang pinakamatindi, pinakamahirap is O negative. Kasi O negative lang. Kaya ulitin ko, ang lahat ng kinukuha sa blood bank is O. Okay? So, O talaga dahil yan yung pinakamarami at tanging hindi siya pwedeng salinan ng iba't ibang blood type group. Okay. So, improve your overall level of health. Okay, according to our blood type, eat right for your blood type. So, meron palang malaking factor yung ating diet, no, na ipapasok. Dapat bawat type, alam natin kung ano yung pwede sa katawan natin. Kasi kung gaya ng sinabi ko, pag salinan natin na unleaded, masisira. Okay? The same thing sa ating body. So, we have to eat right for our blood type. So, meron tayong A, B, O, AB. Ito yung blood type. Well, the connection between blood type and diet is a new idea for most people. Meron na bang nagturo sa inyo ng ganito? May nagturo na po ba sa inyo? Siguro yung iba ngayon lang to narinig, no? meron pong malaking factor yung ating diet, no, but they find that the answers of their questions, but they find that today is the answers of your questions na, meron palang ganun, no, importante pala ang diet pagdating sa dugo. Kailangan ingatan natin, no? So, Dr. Peter J. De Adamo, eto siya, gained a naturopathic doctorate from Buster College in Seattle, has been practicing naturopathic medicine for over 20 years, best known for his research on human blood groups and nutrition. Okay, dito siya nakilala, known for research of human blood groups and nutrition, no? So, inaral niya po ito. What is the science behind the diet? Okay, everyone is biochemically unique, right? Blood type is the K. So, talagang blood type is the K. Ito yung susi natin. Evolutionary theory of blood group. Ito na yun. So, the diet connection, what is the diet connection to our blood type? What we eat should be determined by what our ancestors ate. Okay? Kasi gaya ng sinasabi ko kanina, pasa-pasa po ating dugo from our descendants up sa hanggang sa atin ngayon. So, ano ba ang benefits ng diet? By following this diet, you will get a lot of benefits like we will be healthy. Okay, pwede tayong nasa tamang BMI. You will have a good immune system. Of course, hindi mahihirapan yung ating mga antibodies and the antigens. Kapag tama yung mga pinasok natin, isipin mo sa mga kinain pala natin, mahihirapan na yung antibodies and the antigens. Alam nila hindi to pwede sa dugo ko. Kaya sila magpa-fight. Instead na sila i-relax, instead na sila ay ma-benefit, ang ginagawa ng ating blood, sila po ay nagpa-fight. Especially the antibodies and the antigens. So, you will have a good immune system because hindi nga hirap. Ano yung immune system natin? The WBC. It is found in the blood. So, you will avoid chronic. Ang diet natin according to our blood type, we can avoid chronic diseases. Okay? So, pag sinabing chronic diseases, ano nga yun? Ang sakit na nasa katawan natin 6 months up, it is fall under chronic diseases. But the sickness below 6 months fall under acute diseases. Pag acute, mabilis gumaling. But chronic needs to manage, okay? Kailangan i-manage. That's the reason why sa hospital settings, pag chronic ang disease mo, like diabetes, hypertension, or ano pang sakit, sasabihin ng doktor, oh, you fall under chronic diseases. It means 6 months above, it's in your system. So what they gonna do, bibigyan tayo ng synthetic drugs because chronic diseases, it does not promise cure. Okay? Pag sinabing chronic diseases, sa hospital settings, medical settings, no cure. Okay? Why? It's in the system. Now, may kumbaga default na according to our ancestors, no? So napasa sa atin. Ang gagawin nila is to manage. Okay, manage the signs and symptoms to prolong the lives of a patient and to prevent complications. Yan yung ginagawa kung bakit tayo binibigyan ng synthetic drugs to manage the chronic diseases. But actually, in other settings, there is no chronic diseases if you first address the cause. Okay? There's no signs and symptoms if there is no cause. So, i-treat natin ang cause para maiwasan ang signs and symptoms. So, ang ginagawa ngayon is nakafocus sa signs and symptoms in the medical settings, not the cause. So, here we are, in this company, we are focusing both the cause and the signs and symptoms. No? Prevention, the cause, and then the management of the signs and symptoms. So, ito yung ginagawa natin. Kaya nga, kailangan natin as a whole. Hindi yung dito lang na side, ito na side, ito na side. Of course, number 1 is prevention. Tinuro ko yan sa inyo. Primary prevention, secondary prevention, tertiary prevention. Yun yung pinaka-best defense ng ating dugo, yung ating prevention. Prevention is better than cure. Para maiwasan yung development ng different kinds of diseases. We need the first prevention, primary prevention. Huwag yung tertiary prevention. Remember, tertiary preventions already doon na po sa terminal cases, and that is really difficult, no? Kailangan natin ng rescue ni God dyan sa tertiary preventions. We are not a magician. Remember that. So, we need to rescue the blood. Ang susi nga is the blood. To prevent development of different kinds of diseases or health issue through development of inflammations. And then, gagawin natin pag na-address natin yung cause. May prevention na. Then, of course, malesen yung cause. Of course, wala pong signs and symptoms. Kaya, magiging healthy ang isang pasyente. Now, importante ang diet with regards to blood type. Sabi nga, pag sinunod natin ito, we can avoid chronic diseases. Okay, the diet connection. So how does it work? We should eat like our ancestors. The legacy remains in our DNA, our body cells. Remember, magmula pa kay Adan and Eve, pasa-pasa ang lahi natin, no? Kaya nga sabi nga, kapag kung ano yung sakit noon, pasa-pasa lang yan. Dahil hindi naman tayo nagsimula sa buho ng kawayan, no? Okay, so pasa-pasa. So we should eat like our ancestors. But this time, this generation, inalter na lahat, no? Eat right for your type. Beneficial foods acts as a medicine. Remember, according to our father of medicine, okay, si Hippocrates, our father of Dr. Hippocrates, siya yung father of medicine. Anong paalala niya? Let thy food be thy medicine, and thy medicine is thy food. Yun ang palagi niyang paalala. And ang sabi pa niya, do no harm. Pero ano ang practice ngayon? They are harming the patients. So eat right for your type. Beneficial foods acts as a medicine. According to the father of medicine, let thy food be thy medicine, and thy medicine is thy food. Neutral food acts as a food. Avoid foods acts as a poison. So paalala, eat right for your type. Now, each type food is divided into 3 groups. Merong highly beneficial, meron to avoid, and meron neutral. So pag sinabing beneficial is a food that acts like a medicine. So, kapag highly beneficial, mamaya makikita nyo, may dinagdag ako. Pag letter B, it means kainin mo ng kainin yan according to your blood type. If not according to your blood type, please refrain. Why? Para maiwasan natin yung chronic diseases. Pag sinabing avoid, it acts as like a poison. Pag sinabing neutral, it is a food that acts like a food. So, pwede natin kainin yun. So, remember yung mga sinabi ko na to. Is it beneficial, avoid, or neutral? Ano lang yun mamaya? B, A, and N. Okay. So, blood type and diet linkage. Ano ba ang connection? Certain foods and food groups act like poisons to certain blood types. What can be a medicine for one person can be a poison for another. How is this possible? Because of genetics. Remember that. It's in our DNA. You were born with a basic blood type O, AB, or AB. You got it from your parents' genes. Genes have a way of representing a bit of genetic history. That's why hindi natin matatawag na ay healthy talaga ako nung pinanganak. No. Salin lahi according to our parents' genes. Pag may sakit ang magulang mo na ganyan, possible mapasa yan sa'yo. So, napakahirap. Hindi ho ganun kadali magiging healthy. So, you are what you eat, but you should eat what you are. Okay? So, this means each of us should eat the optimal diet compatible with our blood type. Okay? For example, the animal kingdom instinct is what drives animals to eat. Lions are meat eaters. Conversely, other animals are vegetarians, and by instinct, we will not eat meat. Okay? Dapat hindi tayo kakain talaga, but kailangan. You are what you eat, but you should eat what you are. Have you ever noticed most animals of a given species all live to about the same age? Pansin nyo? Well, this is because of their uniform diets. Driven by instinct, that allow them to have lifespans to the potential of their species or die of old age. Pare-pareho kinakain nila. That's why pare-pareho din sila ng mga edad kung kailan yung lifespan nila, kailan sila mawawala. With humans, it is just the opposite. The only exemption being the many people of blood type O who die of old age. Humans almost always die from one disease or another. As a result of our improper diets, our immune system fails to operate properly and we become susceptible to one disease or another. Yan yung sinabi ko. Pag maling diet, instead na na-benefit yung ating blood, especially the antibodies and the WBC, instead na mag-relax sila dahil beneficial sa kanila, nagtatrabaho sila. So what we can expect kapag ganun ang pinasok natin, hirap na hirap yung immune system natin, no? Sabi niya, mali naman tong ipinasok mo kung makapagsalita lang ang blood. Sasabihin niya, ayan ka na naman, pinasasukan mo na naman ako ng ganyan, hindi nga yan ang pwede sa amin. Okay? So lectins, the diet connection. Ito yung pinag-usapan natin. Due to a chemical reaction occurs, ito yung lectins. Between your blood and the foods that you eat. Ito yung lectins na to. This reaction is part of our genetic inheritance. Your immune and digestive system still maintain a favoritism for foods that your blood type ancestors ate. Kung ano yung kinakain ng mga ancestors natin. Bakit magtataka ka? Bakit ito yung gusto ko? Kasi meron pala talagang diet according to our blood type. This is because of our factor called lectins. Ito yun. Siya ang may dahilan. Lectins, abundant and diverse proteins found in foods have agglutinating properties that affect our blood. Okay? Na lumalapot, agglutinate. Lectins, yan, are powerful way for organisms to attach themselves to other organisms in nature. Lots of germs and even our own immune system use this super glue to their benefit. Okay, for example, cells in our liver bile ducts have lectins on their surfaces to help them snatch up bacteria and parasites. Bacteria and other microbes have lectins on their surfaces, as well as which work rather like suction cups, so they can attach to the slippery mucosal linings of the body. Often, the lectins used by viruses or bacteria can be blood type specific, making them a stickier pest for a person of that blood type. So, the lectins in food, when you eat food containing proteins lectins that are incompatible with your blood type antigen, the lectins target an organ or bodily system, kidney, brain, stomach, etc., and begin to agglutinate blood cells in the area. See? So, pag mali ang diet, hindi akma doon sa blood type mo, nagkakaroon na agglutination. Ibig namumuo. Okay. Lumalapot because of the lectins. Ito yung reactions because of the antigen, because of our blood type antigen. Many food lectins have characteristics that are close enough to certain blood type antigen to make it enemy to another. For example, milk has bee-like qualities. If a person with type A blood drinks it, the system will immediately start to agglutination process in order to reject it. Yan ang sinasabi ko. Instead na yung ating immune system, which is the blood, is nagre-relax, hindi sila marirelax because of the wrong food na pinasok natin sa ating katawan. Nagtatrabaho sila, masyado natin silang pinahirapan. Hindi compatible. That's why, nagkakaroon ng paglapot. Lumalapot sila because lumalaban sila doon sa hindi compatible doon sa ating blood na mga component ng food, no, na pinasok natin. So, agglutination. Since O have been blessed with such strong stomach acid and respective enzymes, they are able to metabolize almost everything, mga type O. Even those foods not recommended for them, and they still live longer. However, the B and A and ABs do not have this luxury, and accordingly must be more careful in their eating habits or suffer the consequences. Ang type O, sila yung talagang binigyan ng live longer. Why? They can eat everything. sobrang strong yung stomach acid nila. Ganon sila binuilt in ng God, no? When we eat food not compatible with our blood enzyme and stomach acid, agglutination happens. Okay, naintindihan nyo na? So instead na magre-relax yung ating blood, pinasukan natin ng incompatible food, nagkakaroon ng agglutinations. So, nahihirapan, lumalapot din yung ating dugo. Nahihirapan sila. Now, if you eat a food not compatible with your blood type and stomach enzymes, the food is not broken down or digested properly. Ultimo, yung ating stomach, alam niya na hindi compatible sa blood natin. The stomach will not digest. Why? Pag na-digest niya yan, mahihirapan yung ating dugo. Because of that component ng food, kontra ang ating dugo at yung component ng pagkain yan. That's the reason why the stomach hindi niya i-digest ng maayos. Para hindi na mahirapan yung dugo natin. Kaano katalino yung ating katawan. And the vitamins and minerals are not absorbed into your bloodstream to fuel and nourish your body. See? Instead na makuha natin, hindi na tuloy. Your body reacts to the food just as it would any foreign substances. So, ganun katindi yung ating body, napakatalino. Paulit-ulit kong sinasabi, wala tayong ibang i-rescue kundi blood. Why? Si blood ay napakatindi po ng functions niya sa katawan natin. Sila yung pinakamatinding defense sa ating katawan. Ang ginagawa natin, mahilig tayong kumuha ng substitute. Pag may problema, substitute. Nahihirapan si blood. Hindi niya yan kailangan. Instead na magawa din trabaho niya to protect our immune system, to protect the whole human body system, hindi niya magawa. Because kung ano nang pinagpapapasok natin, which is very much incompatible to our blood. Okay, so importante po ito para alam natin kung bakit tayo nagkakasakit. Okay, so hindi ho basta-basta pinapasukan to ng kahit ano. Agglutination, what happens is that antibodies glow themselves to the foreign invaders. See? The antibodies, instead na nagre-relax, nagtatrabaho sila. So instead na yun, may mga bacteria pa, may mga foreign bodies pa, at kung ano-ano. Napakapagod na pagod ang ating dugo. Sa totoo lang. Kung sana minsan isipin natin, bawat pasok ng pagkain, nahihirapan ba yung dugo ko nito? Kapag ang dugo nahihirapan, the whole human body system mahihirapan. That's why it can lead to chronic diseases. So, food and agglutination or glowing, nagdikit-dikit. Diba? Pag sinabing kumain ka ng maling pagkain, not according to your blood type, pag sinabing agglutination, glowing, nagdidikit-dikit. Akala nyo, sasabihin natin, ay, kulang sa negative ion yan. Ay, kulang sa ano yan, sa ganito. Kaya namumuo yung dugo. No, but actually, diet has a big factor. Kung bakit nagkakaroon ng glowing, nagdikit-dikit at lumapot ang dugo. Because of the wrong diet according to our blood type. Okay? Now, takes place in your blood. Now, if you happen to be blood type A, AB, who already has thick blood, tandaan nyo, ang A and AB has thick blood. Your blood becomes even thicker. Tandaan nyo ha? Ang type A and AB, talagang ipinanganak yan na merong malapot na dugo. Okay? So, matindi pong pag-iingat dapat. Why? Pag mali pang ipasok natin, not according to our blood type yung diet, mas lalong magiging malapot ang dugo. The thicker the blood, the slower it moves, and the harder your heart must pump to push the blood through your arteries. That's why they're prone to heart issues. This slow-moving blood makes it easier to plaque to build up your artery walls. That's why A and AB, they are prone to cardiovascular diseases. Hence, high blood pressure heart diseases or cornucopia of other illnesses. Okay? So, tandaan nyo yun na, A and AB. Talagang malapot ang dugo. I know. Kaya nga ako 333 ang iniinom. I am type AB. AB negative. Okay? So, improper metabolism. The human body tries to handle everything you give it. Kaya, sinikap ng katawan natin. But sometimes it cannot or it will not. Nahihirapan din. The damage is greater or lesser depending on how bad the food is for you and your particular body chemistry. If you are lucky, maybe this improper agglutination may result only in weight gain. That's why kapag we are lucky, yung mga improper na ginagawa natin, it results in weight gain. So ito na. The body does not use the food. So it just packs on the extra pounds. Naintindihan niyo na po ba? You are not eating much, but you're gaining weight and don't know why. Well, the answer is improper metabolism of our food. Okay? Hindi kaya ng ating blood, yung food na pinasok. Okay? Hindi kaya ng ating stomach yung pinasok. Nire-reject. Pero paulit-ulit pa rin natin ginagawa improper. Okay? Improper diet. That's why can result to weight gain. Kunti lang naman kinain ko, bakit ako tumataba? Because of improper metabolism. Hindi kaya ng dugo mo yung may pinasok mo pagkain. Okay? Inom lang ako ng water. Eating meat. If you are type A or AB, okay, and meat keep you eating is not metabolizing, your bloodstream is now flooded with thick, sticky agglutinated blood loaded with saturated animal fat. A and AB should not eat meat. If they do, they die younger. Okay? So A and AB. Now, if O or B eat meat, their bodies metabolize it better. Tandaan nyo, ang O and B, mga meat eater dapat. And the agglutination process does not take place. Hindi nagdikit-dikit. Or if it does, it is very minor and not life-threatening. So, naintindihan nyo na ba? Mga type A, type AB, type O or B. Okay. A and AB, please. Pwede sana wag na tayong kumain ng meat. Dahil malapot na po talaga dugo natin. Okay. If A and B continue to eat meat, they die younger. Okay? So, careful. Now, but the O and B can still get sick like A and AB. Kala no, excuse kayo? Sorry. So, although O and B are not particularly susceptible to heart disease and most forms of cancers, a continual regimen of saturated fat and incompatible foods will eventually produce the same result. Okay? Wala pa ring ligtas kung hindi mo alam. It just appears the harmful effects takes much longer in O and B. Okay? So, careful. Pag hindi din kayo mag-ingat, hindi nyo susundin yung tamang diet, kung ano yung sakit ng AB, pwede nyo ring kuhanin mga O and mga B. Okay? So, blood type O, original blood type. Ulitin ko ha, ang mga blood type O, the original blood type diet of the earth are the hunter-gatherers. Ang type O, they are hunters. Okay? Eat meat, high protein, low carbohydrates. Ito po yung mga diet na dapat sa type O. Okay, eat meat. Mga meat eaters po kayo kasi type O is hunter-gatherers. Cut out wheat and most other grains. Dapat mababa ang inyong carbohydrates. Engage in vigorous aerobic exercise. Dapat palagi kayo mag-exercise because you are a meat eater. Your risk factors for ulcers and inflammatory diseases such as arthritis increase if you eat incorrectly for your type. Individuals with type O blood generally produce higher stomach acid. This is typically the group that experience more incidents of gastric ulcer diseases than other groups. Type O, dinisign ng God yung kanilang stomach na sobrang lakas ng hydrochloric acid. Why? Nakadesign ang dugo nila, mga meat eater sila. So kapag mahina mataas ang mataas ang acid, yung hydrochloric acid nyo sa tiyan, naka-built-in na yan sa'yo. So kung puro kakainin mo ay puro gulay, hindi yan compatible sa'yo. Why? Gulay, pag na-digest, saglit lang yan i-digest ng stomach mo dahil sobrang taas po ng hydrochloric acid nyo because you are designed to eat meat. So, pag mataas ang stomach acid, okay lang kayo kumain ng meat. Malakas. Madaling ma-digest. Pero kung ang kaya sabi low carbohydrates, why? Masyadong malambot yan kung tutuusin. Sobrang taas ng hydrochloric acid nyo. But remember, you are prone to gastric ulcers than other groups. Okay? Laging mataas ang incidence ng mga gastric ulcers and gastric cancers. Okay, blood type O, people should have a high protein, meat-based diet. Their stomach have a big amount of acid. So, ito yung mga kakainin nyo. Mga meat eaters ang type O. Tandaan nyo po yan. Okay? And blood group O. Type O, known as hunter. Supposedly, the oldest blood type and tribes on a high animal protein diet. Consume, ito yung mga i-consume nyo. Yan yung mga kakainin nyo pwede. Okay? Avoid spinach, cabbage, cauliflower, blah, blah, blah. The types of seafood, okay. Malakas ang type O kasi they're prone to inflammatory diseases. Okay? Tandaan nyo yan ha. Si type O ay sobrang taas ng inflammatory diseases. No? Mabilis lang mag-develop ng inflammation. That's why they are prone to arthritis. Mga itis. Okay? So, ito yung to avoid. Okay? Green fish, peanut butter, wet starch. The types of seafood can cause allergies include scaly fish and shellfish. Bawal sa inyo ang mga scaly fish. Mga may, ano ba tawag? Kaliskis. Okay, mga shellfish, including mollusks, oysters, mussels, squid, and crustaceans such as prawns yan. Di kayo pwede seafoods. Kasi mataas ang inflammatory response ng dugo nyo. So, you are sensitive to inflammatory diseases. Tandaan nyo, type O, marami pong itis ang ma-develop. So, be careful. Kung hindi to pwede sa inyo, please stop eating this food. Why? You are developing inflammatory diseases and can lead to chronic diseases. So, intense physical exercise, running, aerobics, avoid caffeine and alcohol. Okay? So, malinaw po ba? Mga type O, kung tutusin, bawal kayo sa mga seafoods because you are sensitive to inflammatory diseases. Lahat ng itis, mga itis. Okay? You are prone to itis. Mga itis. Okay. So, be careful. People with blood group O are deficient in iodine. Kulang kayo sa iodine. No? Increased incidence of cholera. Pwede kayong mag-develop plaque, mga bara, tuberculosis, respiratory infections. Ito yung mga pwedeng mabilis kayong magkaroon ng ganito. Higher incidence of cancers in the stomach kasi nga mataas ang acid nyo sa inyong stomach. Ovaries, salivary glands, cervix, uterus, and colon rectum was common sa mga blood type O. Thromboembolic diseases and bleeding risk. Pag sinabing thromboembolic, karoon ng bara, thromboembolic dito sa legs, and bleeding risk, mabilis. Diseases more common in people with blood type O where familial, Mediterranean fever, systemic lupus erythematosus. Mabilis kayo magkaroon ng lupus, systemic sclerosis, and Sjogren's syndrome. These are all autoimmune disease. Type O group are prone to autoimmune disease. Remember that. What vitamin is good for blood type O? Of course, vitamin K or potassium. Assist in normal clotting of blood, okay, because you are bleeding risk, okay. Since they have fewer clotting factors, di ba nga mabilis kayo, hindi kayo yung dugo nyo kasi hindi lumalap, hindi nagdidikit-dikit. Unlike A and AB, so ang O kasi hindi ganun eh. Okay, so you need vitamin K or potassium. Beneficial for people with blood type O since they have fewer clotting factors in your blood. kulang ang clotting factors nyo. That's why you need potassium, vitamin K. Result in excessive bleeding, persistent nosebleeds, and easy bruising. Mabilis kayo masugat-sugat. Okay? Mabilis mag-nosebleed. Okay? Bleeding. You are prone to bleeding because of very few ang clotting factor ng type O. Kasi nga, hindi sila basta-bastang nagdikit-dikit or lumalapot. Okay, people with type O blood are more universal donors. They're also tastier to mosquitoes. Kaya mabilis favorite kayo ng mosquito. Pag nakita kayo ng mosquito, magugulat ka, bakit ako kinakagat at siya hindi? Because your blood type is favorite sa mga mosquitoes and parasites. So if you have pets, no? Pag may mga pets kayo, huwag kayo basta-bastang hag ng hag sa aso, sa pusa, sa lion, o kung ano man. Why? Because your blood is the food for parasites. Okay? In fact, according to a study, certain species of the insect landed on the skin of the people with type O blood almost twice as often as they did on the skin with type A. So, you are prone. Favorite kayo ng mga parasite. Okay? So, type O, be careful. Ang type A din, favorite, pero mas favorite talaga ang type O. So, wag basta-bastang hag ng hag sa mga pet. Favorite pa, hag. Tandaan nyo, meron silang built-in parasites. And you are blood type O. Pumapasok yan sa skin pores at papasok yan sa bloodstream. So, wag ka magtaka, ay bakit pala? So, ngayon na alam nyo na, please refrain para hindi tayo makadevelop ng different diseases. Remember, type O, you are prone to inflammatory diseases. Okay? So, blood type A. Blood type A is agrarian. Appeared on Earth between 25,000 and 15 BC years ago in response to new environmental conditions. You should be a vegetarian. Okay, ang type A, vegetarian. High carbohydrates, low fat. Kaya tandaan nyo, ay, vegetarian ako ngayon. Di po pwede yun. There are some people practicing, ay, ma-vegetarian talaga ako, blood type O siya. Hindi pwede. Kasi, you are not designed to be like that. Okay? You are a meat eater. You are not a vegetarian. So, you should know your diet according to your blood type. Kasi pag mali, it will develop different kinds of health issues. Okay. Engage in gentle exercise such as yoga or golf. Gentle exercise lang ang pwede. Why? You are a vegetarian. Di ka naman magbuburn ng maraming fats. Okay? Meditate to deal with stress. Your risk factors for cancer, diabetes, and heart disease increase if you eat incorrectly. Remember, type A and AB. Type A, B, type A and AB has thick blood persons. Mga thick blood. That's why kaya tayo pinapakain ng vegetarian because malapot na po ang dugo natin. We cannot deny that. Okay? So that's why pag malapot ang dugo, vegetarian. Kailangan high carbohydrates and low fat. Hindi naman pinagbawal ko. Kumain pa rin kahit konti. Okay? Because you are prone to cancers, diabetes, and heart disease, increase if you eat incorrectly. Blood group A is primarily associated with vegetarian food sources, and individuals in that group secrete smaller amounts of stomach acid. Yan yung rason kung bakit vegetarian ang type A, because yung hydrochloric acid natin ay konti lang. So, konti lang, hindi niya kayang mag-digest ng maraming meat. So, mahirapan talaga ang ating body. Blood type A, people who have blood type A should depend on vegetables in their eating. Those people have low acids in their stomach. Gusto ko i-screenshot nyo to. Please, pag may mga kakilala po kayo, please advise them. Ay, ito pala, ano bang type mo? Pag narinig mo, ay, ano ako ngayon? Vegetarian ako ngayon. Ay, ano ako ngayon? Low carbs ako ngayon. Actually, no. Kailangan alamin mo yung diet mo according to your blood type. Okay? And blood type group A, known as agrarian, thrives on mostly vegetarian diet. Consume. Ito dapat mo i-consume. But avoid banana, Avoid coconut, papaya, cashew, pistachios. Why banana? Because banana has high potassium content. Ang tandaan nyo, mataas ang potassium, malapot ang dugo mo. So, hindi pwede. You are prone to heart problems, you are prone to cancers, you are prone because of that sticky blood. Nag-agglutinous kasi. So, avoid. Okay? So, ito yung mga pagkain na pwede, ito yung mga pagkain na hindi pwede. People with blood group A are deficient in zinc and magnesium. Kulang, zinc and magnesium. Higher incidence of cancers in the stomach, ovaries, salivary glands, cervix, uterus, rectum, colon, whereas blood type A is linked with increased incidence of smallpox, okay, and Pseudomonas infections. Prone sa infection ang mga blood type group A. And venous thromboembolism, madali ding magkabara dito sa may leg part. Thromboembolism is where your blood clots in a deep vein like the ones in your legs. These clots sometimes move to your lungs, predisposed to heart disease, cancers, and diabetes. Okay? So ano ang kailangan na vitamins ng blood type A? Vitamin B12 is important, especially since the type A diet is low on animal proteins. Vitamin C as well as E is important in protecting against stomach cancer and heart disease. Those type A blood may be prone to anxiety and they are also perfectionists. No? Ang mga blood type A, prone sila sa anxiety and they are also perfectionism. Okay? So, blood type B na tayo. Balanced blood type. This blood type evolved between 15,000 to 10,000 BC and are combination of A and O. Okay, ang type B, it is a combination of A and O. This blood type emerged as a result of the migration of races from African homeland to Europe, Asia, America, mutated due to climatic changes. B's diet is combination of A and O. Tandaan nyo, ang diet ng B, blood type B, is ang diet ng A at ang diet ng O. Ano nga yung A? Ang diet ng A, ang swerte naman ng blood type B, balance. Pwedeng kumain ng meat, pwedeng kumain ng vegetarian. Okay? So, you should have the most varied diet of all blood types, including meat. Ito yung blood type B, ay napakasarap. Pwedeng kumain ng meat, pwedeng kumain ng vegetables, na marami because they are designed to be balanced. This is the only blood type that does not well with dairy products. Bawal kayo sa dairy products. Okay? May bawal pa din. So, engage in exercise such as moderate swimming or walking. Swimming or walking. Your risk factors for slow-growing viruses that attack the nervous system increase if you eat incorrectly. Okay? Pag sobra-sobra, bawal din. No, kapag sabi mo blood type B ka, ay hindi ako kumakain ng meat, hindi ako kakain ng vegetarian lang ako. Mali. Okay? So, the slow growing viruses attack the nervous system, increase if you eat incorrectly. Nervous system naman ang aatakihin ng type B. Okay? So, consume, ito yung mga dapat kainin. Known as nomadic, tribes on a high dairy diet. Hindi pwede yung mga dairy, ha? Okay. Green vegetables, eggs, ayan. Avoid corn, tomatoes, peanuts, sesame seed, white chicken, pork, fish, and eggs. Okay? So, these are the diet according to your blood type. No? Sundin natin para hindi tayo mag-develop ng different kinds of diseases. Para yung ating blood di naman mahirapan. Makapag-relax man lang sila. Okay? So, blood type B, they can resist chronic diseases. They can resist chronic diseases like cancer and heart disease. They should have a balanced diet from all the categories of food. Ang type B, sila yung naka-design ng Lord ng balanced diet. Okay? So, people with blood group B are deficient in iron. Sila naman yung deficient ng iron. Okay, wala talagang perfect Increased incidence of gonorrhea, tuberculosis, streptococcus, E. coli, salmonella, venous thromboembolism. Ganun din. Clots in the leg vein. Okay? These clots sometimes move to your lungs. Taking the vitamin C and zinc during cold and flu season can be helpful for people with blood type B. Madali kasing sipunin at ubuhin ang mga blood type B. Okay, kulang kasi sila ng iron. Okay. Why is blood type B very special? Special ang blood type B. Why? They have the power to save lives. Yung dugo na yan, they have the power to save lives. About 9% of the population has positive blood. Your blood can be transfused to both B positive and AB positive patients. In trauma situations and surgeries, during trauma and surgeries, it is important to have your blood type readily available. Your platelets are the most powerful part of your B positive blood. Ang B positive blood has most powerful platelets. The blood type B was statistically more frequent among centenarians in control subjects, blah, blah, blah. From these findings, the authors concluded the blood group B might be associated with exceptional longevity. Mahaba din ang buhay ng mga blood type B. They can able to save lives. That blood type has the power to save lives because of your powerful platelet. Okay? So, blood type AB, ito na. Ito po yung dugo ko. Okay? Emerged only in the last 1,000 years as a result of intermingling of disparate groups such as type A Caucasians and type B Mongolians. Ayan na. Meron tayong produkto galing Mongolia. Less than 5% of the Earth's population has this blood type. You have most of the benefits and intolerances of type A and B. Engage in calming exercise and relaxation techniques. You have the friendliest immune system of all the blood types. Kaya nga, universal recipient. Also high risk for cancers, diabetes, and heart diseases. Why? Because sila po yung mga malapot ang mga dugo. Blood type group AB, also known as Enigma, tribes and mixture of type A and B diets. Ang diet ng AB, pwedeng A, pwedeng B. Okay? Consume, ito yung mga dapat i-consume. Ito yung mga dapat i-avoid. Starving the gap in between meals does not suit this blood type. Ang AB, mabilis magutom. Kaya pala ako, nagtataka ako. Sabi ko, bakit ganun? Parang kakakain ko lang, nagugutom na naman ako. Starving and the gap in between meals does not suit this blood type. Mabilis gutumin ang mga AB. So, no ice cream. That's why, hate na hate ko ang ice cream talaga. Ewan ko. Ayoko ng cake, ayoko ng ice cream. Di ko rin alam. Yung pala, nasa dugo ko talaga. According to my ancestors. No? Naintindihan ko na kaya pala hate na hate ko yung mga ice cream, hate na hate ko yung mga, ewan ko, yung mga kakanin, ayaw na ayaw ko yan. Ayaw ko ng mga biko, mga puto, I don't like. Yung pala, nasa dugo ko talaga. But starving in the gap in between, aminin ko, ako po yan. Bakit ganun? Parang kakain mo lang maya magugutom ka naman. So does not suit this blood type. Hindi pwedeng gutumin ng gutumin. Okay? So, blood type AB, the diet of those who have AB blood type is combination of A and B blood type. So, yung A, ano nga yung blood type A? Vegetarian. Ano nga yung blood type B? Balanced diet. They have to watch the food that they eat carefully because they have features for both A and B blood type. Napakahirap po ng AB. Why? Kung anong sakit ng A, kung anong sakit ng B blood type, naka-AB lahat. Kung ano yung bawal kay A, ano yung bawal kay B. Hindi po ako nagtataka bakit ang dami kong ayaw ng pagkain. Because of the A and B, hindi ko talaga makain. So, hindi ko pala pwedeng pilitin. It's in the blood. No? Na it runs in the blood. So, hindi po ako nagtataka bakit ayaw ko to, ayaw ko to, ayaw ko to. Dahil combination siya ng A and B. Ano yung bawal ni A, ano yung bawal ni B, bawal yun kay AB. So, napakahirap sa totoo lang. Ako nahihirapan ako sa dugo ko. Napakahirap sa totoo lang. So, ano yung people with blood group AB are deficient in calcium? Yes, totoo po yan. Increased risk of cognitive impairment, which was independent of geographic region. A sa gender. Disorders such as hypertension, obesity, dyslipidemia, cardiovascular disease, diabetes were also more prevalent in individuals with cognitive impairment. Increased incidence of smallpox. Nagtataka, pansin nyo, kinagat lang ako ng lamok. Grabe po ang paglaki ng sugat. Okay? So, individuals, ito na, prone to infections, gaya ng sinabi ko, kung anong sakit ni A, ang sakit ng B, na kay AB lahat. So, ang hirap. No, parang sinalo mo lahat. And family history for ischemic heart disease are most common risk factors for cardiovascular diseases and can be genetically transmitted to offspring. So, we cannot deny. It runs in the blood. Multivitamins, probiotic, and calcium are needed for the group AB blood type. Okay? So, what to eat and what to avoid? Ito yun. So, i-screenshot nyo na lang to. Hindi ko pwedeng basahin to dahil madami-dami. Screenshot nyo ano yung mga pwede nyo sa A, AB, B, or O. Kung A, ibig sabihin avoid. Pag B, beneficial, kainin nyo yan, beneficial. Pag N, neutral. Neutral, beneficial, U, unknown, occasional, rare. So, andyan po lahat yung guide para kainin natin ng tama. Okay? So, tulad ng sa akin, sa ibi, artichoke. Yan ay avoid. Okay? Barley, neutral. Corn, avoid. Kaya pala ayaw ko ng corn. Bread, beneficial. Okay? Sometimes, beneficial. Gluten, neutral. So, lahat yan ay kailangan screenshot nyo po para may guide po tayo. Para maiwasan natin yung different kinds ng development ng chronic diseases. Kasi sabi ko nga, mahirapan yung dugo natin. Incompatible food according to our blood type. Hirap na hirap yung ating immune system. Okay? So sa meat, ayan. Anong dugo kayo? Kapag beneficial, kainin nyo. Buffalo, ayan na. Tingnan mo. Tingnan nyo po. Bakit ako kumakain ng beef? Avoid pala. Okay? So I need to avoid na pala. So, kailang kumain ng rabbit. Kasi beneficial pala. Turtle, avoid. Okay. Lamb. Tingnan mo, yung mga heart, avoid. So, konti lang yung pwede kong kainin. Which is hindi po nakakapagtaka. Okay? So, ano pa ba? Ito na. Yung vegetables and vegetable juices. So, lahat yan, screenshot nyo na lang para at least may guide po tayo. Ano yung mga dapat, ano yung hindi. Sa gagawin natin ito, lalo natin pinapahalagahan yung ating dugo. Why? Para tayo ay effective nilang maprotektahan. Instead na gawin nila yung defense, hindi tuloy nila magagawa because of incompatibility na food na pinasok natin. The fruit and juices, yan. Bawal, may mga bawal, may beneficial, merong avoid. Tingnan mo, avocado, avoid, sa ibi po. Banana, avoid, ganun. So, lahat po yan. Dapat meron tayong guide para hindi tayo mag-develop ng different diseases. Nasa dugo ang sikreto. Nasa dugo ang sikreto. Ang oils, ayan. So, tingnan nyo. Canola oil, avoid. Talagang tingnan nyo ang olive oil. Lahat beneficial. Diba? Olive oil, talagang olive oil, please. Kami po, olive oil po kami. Okay? Mahal mag-maintain ng health dahil mahal po magkasakit. Mas piliin kong mag-maintain ng health kaysa magkasakit. Okay? So, magiging liability po tayo pag nagkasakit tayo. So, magiging guide po natin to. So, since ang olive oil is BBBBB lahat, ay dyan na tayo. Okay. So, beverages, ito yun. Neutral. Pwede ako uminom ng beer. Neutral. Okay, wine. Neutral. Okay lang. Red wine, white wine. Okay, tea, beneficial. So, ito yung mga dapat nating sundin para may guide tayo. Hindi natin pahirapan yung ating katawan. Oils. Ito yun. Parang bumalik na, no? Yan. Dairy. Yan. Mga dairy. Anong mga dapat? Avoid. Buttermilk. I don't like. Kaya pala. Okay? So, okay. So, now I know. Kaya pala favorite ko yung mga sour cream. Hindi rin, pati yogurt. Actually, kanina, minom ako yogurt. Kaya pala, favorite ko yun. Okay? So, dapat alam po natin yung mga dapat natin ipasok sa katawan para hindi po tayo magkakasakit. Yung nut seeds, ayan yung mga nuts. Ayan. Ay, chestnut. May chestnut ako dito. Kaya pala. Okay. So, you screenshot para at least alam natin according to our blood type. Para hindi tayo magkakaroon ng iba't ibang uri ng sakit. Okay, so sweetener, ayan siya. Thank you, Sir King. Ikaw pang ni-screenshot. Sa condiments, pati condiments. Soy sauce, neutral ako. Okay? Pati yan, kailangan nating alamin. So, mahirap po talaga mag-maintain ng health. Mahirap. Dahil ayon ng dugo natin, hindi yan compatible. Sa beans, sa legumes, ayan po siya. Sa eggs, ayan na si egg. Oh, neutral ang AB. Okay. Oh, kaya pala I hate salmon. Hindi ko talaga gusto ang salmon. Hindi ko type. Dahil pala sa dugo ko. Okay? Okay. So, most of what needs to take place to avoid disease. Kailangan natin gawin yun. To avoid development of diseases or chronic diseases. Boost immune function and maintain weight control, in short. To achieve the best result for our body is all based on diet. In fact, proper diet according to blood type, coupled at least 30 minutes of exercise, most days of the week, enables your immune system to be its strongest. No? So now, summary, when you eat, a chemical reaction happens between the food and your blood. What do you call that? Okay, mamaya magtatanong ako. Meron po ako mga pa-surprise tonight every time na health talk. Get ready kung ano yung tanong ko mamaya. Ang makasagot, meron po akong price worth 2,000 pesos. Okay? So, the reaction affect your body. If you follow this diet, you will protect yourself from chronic diseases and you will stay healthy during your life. So, ang susi ay nasa diet dahil pinapangalagaan natin yung ating dugo. Now, let's go to the personality type of every blood groups. Okay. Ang blood type A, best traits: earnest, sensible, reserved, patient, responsible, and cautious. Worst traits ng mga blood type A: fastidious, over-earnest, stubborn, tense, obsessive, and pessimistic. Okay, B naman, type B, passionate, active, creative, animal-loving, kaya pala. Creative, flexible, cheerful, and optimistic. Worst traits: irresponsible, forgetfulness, selfish, lazy, impatient, unreliable. Okay, AB, best traits: cool, controlled, cool ba ako? Sometimes, controlled, I know, rational, sociable, adaptable, and intelligent. Worst traits: critical, indecisive, unforgiving, grabe naman yung two-faced, aloof, and split personality. Sometimes, best traits ng O: confident, self-determined, ambitious, strong-willed, intuitive, agreeable, competitive, and athletic. Okay? So, worst traits: self-centered, cold, aggressive, unpredictable, and arrogant. Alright. The Japanese believe that one's personality depends on their blood type. Here's what yours mean. Blood type A, kind, attentive, composed. Those blood type A are generally perfectionists. So they are easily stressed out. Mabilis ma-stress. They prefer to keep things organized. They can also be stubborn. Ang compatible ng blood type A is type O, most compatible. Less compatible is type B. Okay? Pag type O, match kayong dalawa sa attitude. Pag less compatible ang type B. People with type A blood are pretty sociable, diplomatic. They are also sensitive and fragile. This might lead them to stay in more individualistic areas at parties or maybe not even go to parties at all. Laging nagsusulo. They seem very distant and cold at first. However, once you get to know them, they're very down to earth and friendly. You can also expect them to almost always be on time since they are perfectionists. They're great with type O, another A. Okay? So type B, cautious and decisive and ambitious. So compatible, type AB and type A. So maghanap na kayo ngayon ng mga ka-type ng dugo nyo kung sinong favorite. Okay, compatible na dugo. Magkakasundo kayo. They are passionate, okay, and outgoing, outspoken creatures. Once they put their minds on a goal, there's no stopping them. Pag blood type B, pag may goal yan, goal talaga yan. Walang makakapigil. They're not afraid of voicing out their opinions, and they're curious and open people. Sometimes they might seem self-centered, impatient, and little too independent, but they're just very dedicated and more free-willing than other blood types. They're great with other B and AB. Okay? Blood type AB. Ayan, talented, mysterious, adaptable. Ang compatible ay AB lang talaga. Okay? Type O, list. Ayaw. Type AB are complex. They are most labeled by their loose cannon type attitude. They jump from one activity to the next and their attitude is volatile, being mixture of both A and B. Sabi ko sa iyo, napakahirap ng AB. At times, they have difficulty interacting with people due to their constant mood switches and indecisive. They're amazing with other AB and B. So, kaya pala magka-ano ka? Ay, hindi eh. Asawa ko eh. Okay? So, blood type O, confident, resilient, unpredictable. So, hanap kayo ng type A. Kasi kayo yung compatible. Most energetic, ang type O, practical, amicable among all blood types. They're the most flexible. They're great in expressing their opinions clearly and diplomatically while still being friendly. Despite seeming strong on the outside, they're very sensitive on the inside. Kala mo lang matapang, pero inside, very sensitive. Sometimes they have difficulty expressing their emotions and have their intense fear or rejections. So these are all the blood types. So tapos na po tayo sa ating discussion tonight. I hope na this is not just only a health talk, but we need to apply for us not to develop different kinds of health issues and health different diseases. So kung makita natin, napaka-importante po talaga ng blood. Tingnan nyo, tumutulo yung blood dito sa ano ko. Ginawa ko to kanina. Malaking bagay yung pag-choose ng tamang diet para hindi po mahirapan yung ating blood, yung ating immune system. Alright? So, I hope may na-impart ako sa inyo tonight. And gaya ng sinabi ko, I hope this is not just only a health talk, but we need to apply